Little bit of good news. I feel like that's um that's not a thing that we come across super often these days. Some good news, but we got some good news that I wanted to mention. Um, Especially since it's Friday, as of the recording of this, it's Friday. Happy Friday. And we covered AB 2261 on this show. Now, what that was a controversial facial recognition bill that would allow the police to be more authoritarian. It would allow further surveillance by police. It would allow further tracing and facial recognition techniques, which, by the way, none of this has been helpful. None of this surveillance has been helpful. It's just allowed police to further over police and over militarize the public. That's all this has done. That's all this has ever done. It especially brutalizes Black communities and communities of color because that's where the most mismatches occur. So not only are they not like, they're not even matching people properly and they're just randomly, gathering information. It's a mess. It's an Orwellian mess. And we covered AB 2261 on this show earlier in the week. And there was a time where we said, we got to act now. I called my assemblyman and actually got a call back from the office. It was actually kind of cool. The person called me back because I called my assemblyman and I just got this random voicemail that just said, "Hey, we're not here right now. Leave a message." And I'm like, have I reached the right place? This is not, you should have an official message, I think. And I got a call back. And the lady actually said, "Yes, it's me. We're forwarding everything to my cell phone right now because of COVID," which I feel like there's got to be a better way for them to handle something like that in the political arena than forwarding it to someone's personal cell phone. But anyway, so she called me back and I said, "Well, I'm a voter. I'm in the district and I want to please encourage my assemblyman to vote no on 2261. We do not need facial recognition. It's not going to help. It's only going to further brutalize communities. Please, I encourage him to vote no." And she said, "Me too." So guess what happened, folks? Guess what happened? Here's from the ACLU in SoCal. Update: AB 2261 is held in committee. That means it did not receive sufficient votes to pass out of committee, and the bill will not advance. Boom. AB 2261 not happening. A little bit more good news. Mayor Eric Garcetti is cutting $100 million to $150 million from the LAPD budget. It's not enough. Should be more. Hopefully it will be more. But hey, it's a start. So that's some good news on AB 2261. We've been covering it on this show since its inception pretty much. And we won that one. I mean, I know in the big scheme of things with everything going on right now, that might seem like a small victory. And, in some ways it totally is. But in the big scheme of things, this would have a huge impact had it gone forward, and huge impact in a bad way. This would have been a really bad thing for all of our communities, and especially the most vulnerable among us right now, Black communities, communities of color. They would have been the most brutalized by this. So, I know it seems like it's hard to smile about anything right now, and I get it. But this is something to smile about. And this is something that, had it gone forward, it would have had a severe negative impact. But it ain't going forward. We won that one. This is a win. All right. So there you go. Win. Boom. Winning. And that's Trump's thing, right? Like he says winning or whatever. All right. You get the idea.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on?